Welcome to another episode of the not unsub. Welcome to another episode of the Overserved podcast. I'm one of your two hosts, Rich, AC Angry Cops, and I'm here with Joe, your other host, Handsome Joe, Average Joe, GI Joe, General Infantryman Joe.
Oh, general issue?
General issue, that's right.
General issue.
Is it? I thought it was General Infantryman.
It could be. I'm not 100% on that.
Because, I mean, General Issue Joe is not
GI.
He's not like a supply guy. Supply guy Joe is out there, the American hero. Supply guy Joe.
Dude, supply guy is kind of a hero.
Okay.
Let's be honest. Let's not downplay that guy.
You're right. Bullets don't fly without supply.
Ooh.
That's one of their sayings. I stole it.
Yeah, well.
And also, we know that because when Russia tried to take over Ukraine, their supply routes are so, because they have no air. It's all just train, rail, and vehicles, trucked vehicles, wheeled vehicles, tracked vehicles, that they got ate up. They're like, we're jumping in. And they almost took over Kiev in like 3 days. And then they got pushed back like that.
Instant.
Oh,
Yeah.
For war, that's 2-3 days. That's pretty instant.
Supply routes, trade routes, you name it.
Bridges.
Beans and bullets. If you don't have them, we're
screwed.
kind of in a bad spot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, commo's kind of the same way. Communications. Got to have some.
It's true.
If we're not talking, we're dying.
That's true.
Yeah.
We had our first real podcast experience where we traveled to go to another podcast.
Oh, we did go to another podcast.
We did.
Is that why you thought we were on another podcast?
Yeah.
And then you minimalized our podcast?
I might have made a mistake in the beginning and opened this as unsub instead of overserved.
Yeah. Makes me feel good. I think he's seeing another podcast. You cheating on me, bro? That's how you treat me?
I'm in a polyamorous relationship with other hosts.
It's not you, it's me. These other guys don't mean nothing.
Hey, listen, I just right now I just don't feel like I can lock it down.
Fuck your feelings, bro. Your feelings, okay? I'm really important, right?
You've been telling me how important you are.
You're a smart guy.
I'm really smart, and you're important. So, as two guys who know how smart and important they are,
we're important.
we obviously.
Dude, I'm thinking about that South Park episode where they're all eating their own farts. Smug.
Yep, when Smug took over California.
Yeah, dude. And they're like, oh, yeah, it's so good.
Yes.
Yeah. Why can I remember that, but I can't remember half the shit from high school?
I can't remember people's names that I've met, and I remember their faces. And they'll be like important people in my life, like a friend that's been there for some event. He's helped me move. And I'm like, whoa, is it Josh or Jeff?
Thanks, you. Hey, you.
Hey, buddy.
Guy.
Listen,
hey, buddy, friend.
You're a good guy, friend.
Hey.
Man, I'm real thankful for you.
Yeah.
And all the things that you do.
For me.
With our relationship.
It's cool. Joe, have you met Guy? Hey, Guy. I'm Joe. Nice to meet you, Tom. Oh. Yeah, and then the name leaks out. We get that. Yeah, so we did fly out for another episode.
We did.
Yeah.
Tell them where we went.
We went to Idaho. Yeah. You asked specifically, right?
We didn't go to Idaho.
Oh, it was Iowa.
It was Iowa.
They're the same place.
Basically.
I said that when we were on the podcast, too.
Did you?
I did. They're like, how do you like this place? I'm like, Idaho? It's fantastic. I flew over. It was like empty, right? Oh,
we did see a bunch of potatoes on the drive-in.
Dude,
There
were a lot of potatoes. Human potatoes, yeah.
Yeah, at the airport.
Yep. We were only an hour into Iowa. That's it. And as we're getting to where we need to go, I'm like looking for all these hints of life like this. Oh, this is going to be neat. Like, that's kind of weird. Like, that's a really big commercial zone with a bunch of trains next to a liquor store and a gas station next to another liquor store. I was like, that's kind of neat. And I'm like, where the people live? And then we round the corner and I see the houses. I see porches. I see a front lawn. I see some concrete steps. I'm like, all right, Rich, we're here. Dude, no sooner than do I get to say, hey, we're here. There's people. Dude, the windows are blown out on one house. The shades, those little blinds, like the aluminum blinds are like hanging out, flapping a little bit. Mm-hmm. And the rest of it's boarded up. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, your buddy lives here? I'm like, this isn't a podcast. You guys are trying to read me.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 3 of Date.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys got me. Yeah.
You're so pretty.
Yeah, you mean so much to me.
Have a drink. Relax.
No, drink faster. Oh, God.
And we had a good time there. You get to meet Nick, the phallic electrician.
Zach,
veteran with a sign. Hannah, Nick's wife.
Dude, she's solid, man.
She's hysterical.
She can hold her own.
Yes, she can.
Yeah.
Yes, she can.
Yeah.
She's a smart ass.
Yeah.
And then there were a couple other guys. Chris was on.
I liked Chris. I had to pick his brain about business. That's what I like about hanging out with a bunch of guys that do business. You hang out with like kind of where you want to go and where you want to be.
Yep.
I'm like, hey, dude, how do you structure a business? And again, just like anybody else, it was like drinking water out of a fire hose. Like, I need an S corp with an LLC, and I got to layer this, and I should do that. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's interesting when you talk to guys who have owned their own business, and we're starting our own business.
Yeah.
You're like, what do I do here? And they're just go, you need to do A, B, C, D, and E. And because eventually down the line, you're going to hit E, F, G, H, I, W, Z.
Yep.
And you go, oh, wow, that's a lot of information. I hope I can retain all of it. And then you try to like regurgitate it to yourself, and there's like missing spaces. But they're all fantastic guys, which is why we're all
each one of them said, text me. If you got questions, call me.
Mm-hmm.
Chris is on, down in Texas?
Yep.
Doing all the real estate stuff. He's like, hey, dude, if you have any questions, text me, call me.
Yep.
And he meant it. It wasn't just F you, I'm not going to answer. He explained his type of business, how he makes money, how he layers his business, and how it helps his family. I'm like, oh,
yep.
I need to do that.
So we went to go see the Underwhelming podcast with Nick and Zach. And like we said, there was a whole bunch of people there.
So much fun.
A lot of good times.
Yeah.
And you'll see those episodes when they upload them eventually. But one of the things that you and I started giggling at, which it gave us like one of our first shirt ideas for it. Have you talked to John about?
No, I haven't seen a return email yet. But it's kind of like the weekend. So
it's true. It is the weekend. That's right.
Yeah.
But it caused a t-shirt idea. Start off the story with Steve, the bartender.
Oh, Steve, at the airport?
Yeah.
Minneapolis, St. Paul?
Yep.
Oh, my God. So we're at the airport. Rich and I are like, hey, we're about to get on a plane. We're kind of delayed. Things were a little messed up from the beginning. Anyways, we want a drink. Rich wants a specific drink. He's got a fine palate, a refined palate. Yeah, you got a refined palate.
Could be a fine palate.
Could be a fine palate.
Hell yeah. Yeah, my palate got a fat ass.
Put some dick on your palate.
Put some D's on that palate.
Yeah, 3 D's at least. It's so big. This is what happens. This is what happens. He's trying to order a drink. He's like, I would like this type of drink with this liquor. And Steve was like, we don't do custom drinks.
Yeah, which is weird.
That he still made a custom drink. And I thought that was funny.
Well, he asked me what I wanted, and I was like,
so then you told him.
Yeah, I'd like a skinny margarita.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I can do that.
Hold on. Steve wasn't like, oh, I can do that. Steve was deadpan. I can do that. You ordered. What did you order?
I said, he goes, tell me what's in a skinny margarita. I go, tequila, lime juice, and Curacao.
Yeah, Curacao.
Yeah.
Let's just take a pause for 1 second.
Yep.
Let's let the rest of the people here listening
catch up.
What Curacao is.
Mm-hmm. Curacao is a liqueur.
It's a blue liqueur.
It's a very blue liqueur.
Yeah.
What I had meant to say was Cointreau.
Cointreau.
Yeah.
Contra, Nintendo. Yeah, and here we are.
Beep, 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 boop.
Yeah.
And Contra is a orange liqueur.
Cointreau. And Contra is the video game.
I keep
it up right now. I know. We're doing it right now.
You put it in my head.
Yeah.
You said it, and now I'm not going to say it.
So you wanted Cointreau. You wanted Cointreau. You ordered Curacao. Now, Steve, who told us he doesn't make custom drinks, is like, and he just had this look. He's like, yeah, I'll make you drink, man.
Yeah.
He comes back with this electric light blue drink.
And I'm like, what the f-? And as soon as I look at it and go, what did I go, oh.
Yeah.
I said Curacao instead of Cointreau.
Yeah.
I have to really think about it now because I want to say Contra.
I would. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right.
Start, select.
ABA, select, start?
Yeah. So I go, oh, I said Curacao. He goes, yeah, you did. And I was like, I meant Cointreau. Oh.
So as he's saying and explaining all this, we have people to our left and right. Rich speaks from his chest, okay? Not the back of his throat. He's a loud dude.
It's true.
So you're in the airport. He's ordering a drink. I want this drink, and it needs to be made this way. Steve's like, you, bro, I got you. No problem. This is what he's thinking. I know he's thinking this.
There was a pause when I said it, too. He was like, you want what? I was like, this. He goes, pause. I could hear him. I could hear him inhale just by looking at him going,
your world up right now.
Oh, I can make that. I was like, oh.
He comes back with these drinks, the girl to the left, and then there was a gentleman to our right. They're watching us look at these blue margaritas now.
Yeah.
And Steve goes into a whole lesson. Steve schools us.
Well, because I said I messed up. I wanted the
Cointreau.
God, I keep wanting to say Contra. I wanted the video game. I wanted the orange liqueur.
Yeah.
It's actually higher in alcohol content.
Correct. More flavor too.
A lot more flavor. And he goes, "Oh, I assumed, but you said what you wanted real quickly, like you knew what you wanted."
Yeah.
He goes, "And then I thought about it," and he's like, "It actually makes sense." I go, "What?"
Yeah.
He goes,
so the blue stuff replaces the orange stuff.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why is that? And I taste it. And I go, it still tastes different. And he's like, well, yeah, because it's not Cointreau. But
the substitute would be triple sec.
The substitute normally would be triple sec, tequila, and lime juice.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, pulls out the 2 bottles, Curacao and triple sec. And he goes, so here's triple sec, right? I go, yeah, orange liqueur right there. He goes, yeah, you're right. And then he pulls out the Curacao and it shows it in front of me. He goes, what's that? I go, orange liqueur. It's just painted blue. Curacao and triple sec are the same thing. Curacao is just blue because it makes drinks blue.
That's it.
I had
the fun color.
No idea. It blew my mind.
Blue.
It blued my drink and blued my mind.
Yeah.
So we talked with Steve for like a couple minutes, and
now we're curious. I'm like, Steve, you just taught us some like old man history knowledge, and you just schooled us. Not only did you like school us, you're going to make Rick drink his words.
Yep.
Rick's like, I want this. Well, you got it. So now we're going to drink it, but now we want to do a taste test.
Well, and he said that too. He goes, at first, I was like, he's like, Curacao. He's like, that doesn't make any sense. And then he goes, but then I thought, oh, it's the same thing as triple sec. He just wants it blue. Okay, I can do that. He's wrong, but he's not wrong.
Correct.
I was like, oh.
So he brings over the triple sec with the Curacao.
Science experiment.
Science,
time.
Yeah. Bill Nye, the science guy. Mr. Wizard was the original science guy.
It's true, but I was too
Mr.
young.
Wizard wouldn't have done this. Mr. Steve did. So Wizard Steve is pouring these drinks, and it's got the clear triple sec, orange liqueur, and it's got the Curacao, the blue stuff sitting in the same. Like, this is great. So we mix them up. We have Rich close his eyes, give him both glasses.
Yep.
Both. Now, mind you, the mildly uninterested female on this side and the dude on this side enjoying both of their meals. We're like, all right, fuck it. We'll watch and see what happens.
Oh, they were super interested once it turned into a science experiment.
Correct. So they're
Close your
staring at
eyes,
him.
move the glasses around like a cup game, keep your eyes closed. Now try it and tell me what you think. Tell the difference between triple sec and blue Curacao.
So he's holding the triple sec glass in his right hand. It's totally clear.
Yep.
Absolutely clear. Eyes closed. He's doing really good. He drinks it. He goes, I can taste the blue. Fucking everybody to our left and right. Wow, yeah, right. That's close. I mean, they had to be your first clue.
I knew I was wrong. The second I go, I can taste the blue, and everybody went, oh. I was like, oh, no, I can't taste the blue because it's definitely not there.
It's not blue.
And then I really focused on like, all right, can I, if I'm pretty sure that the right is blue Curacao, let me try the left one, and then we go back and forth and really try to taste the difference.
Yeah.
And I couldn't.
Nope.
In fact, I think the blue Curacao tasted a little more orangey. It smelt more orangey, I think.
It could have.
But, yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
It's one of those things where you think you know. Just end it there. You think you know, and I didn't.
And he explained that our tongues taste what our eyes see. How did he say that?
He said that like 50%. He gave us like a number from, but I've heard the saying before, and he's like you eat with your eyes is basically one of the sayings. Okay. He's like 50% of the meal is what you see. So if it looks unappealing or it looks a certain way to your eyes, your body will just say, nah.
It's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's not good. But if you just, turn off that sense for a second and actually try something.
They got those restaurants where you eat blindfolded. I have no idea where they are, but they're like sensory deprivation restaurants.
There used to be
you can
one
eat in the dark, right?
Yeah, where you eat and like it's really dark, and then you just eat the food
and get groped by the waiters.
I can only hope. Yeah. They're just like brushing against you with their junk on your.
They were in Speedos, was weighing up. Pow.
Oh, not even Speedos. They're fully dressed, right? They're like black. They're ninjas, but
but that's what they
keep like rubbing their junk, like bumping it up against you.
You smell lobster? That's weird. That's gross. Filet?
You guys got swordfish?
Smells hearty and thick.
It smells like a butcher shop in here.
This is not
Honey, are you
appropriate.
wearing underpants?
Thought this was only a steak place. Yeah.
But that was just, I don't know. That was just one of those moments in life where you thought you knew.
It was so awesome.
I'll have Curacao instead of Contro.
But you were so sure of yourself. And
Well,
that was
because-
probably the best part.
Because my brain thought I was saying exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
Curacao, Contro, a liqueur that starts with C that's got orange in it.
Yeah.
And it flew off so fast. And I was looking at the Contro too. So I knew what I wanted. I was like, oh, sweet, they've got it.
Yep.
And I just confidently got my wires mixed up. And,
Jam straight. Give me what I want.
yep, I'll take this. And I tell you what, talk about fake it till you make it. I bullshitted myself into ordering the wrong thing. But
Yeah.
everybody was like, well, that man knows what he wants.
But Steve knew.
Steve knew.
The Chili's bartender knew. He read you like a book. I was like, yeah, I'll make you, man.
Speaking of learning experience and getting what you want or what you deserve, I have a present.
Oh, no.
Your Crocs came in the mail.
Oh, boy, those are something, Rich.
They're blue.
They're something.
So you can get blue, like the Curacao that I drank. Or you can get blue. You just got to ask your wife nicely. So we talked about this on a previous episode, how I never wanted Crocs, and I could not buy my first, so my sisters bought my first set of Crocs. And now, and these are the slides, the ones that I have on currently, but these are blue, like Curacao.
Yeah, dude, my brain's racing right now.
You might have to close your eyes so you can feel these appropriately.
Does my feet eat with my face or something? How's this work?
I don't know. You got a knife?
Yes, I got a knife, dude. Who doesn't have a knife? You don't carry a knife?
No, I don't carry
What
a
if
knife.
a podcaster comes at me real fast?
That's illegal.
That's not illegal.
Everything's illegal.
I got that from our Italian stallion friend back in the day.
Come DevGrew.
Yeah?
So pop off those shoes and put on these Crocs.
Do I do it slow? Is there going to be music? We need music. I mean, if I'm getting fucked, let's. Oh,
Yeah.
God. Nice and slow.
Ooh.
Do it. Doucement. I think that's a line from True Lies.
It is from True Lies. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's so fun.
Doucimo. Dewey slow.
Why am I doing this?
Slowly. Slowly. Did you know that in that scene where Jamie Lee Curtis is like
What am I doing
dancing,
here?
they didn't practice it? And that at their like the third or fourth take, it was too sexy.
Yeah.
So the director told Jamie Lee Curtis, hey, for the last
Loop it up.
2 or 3 takes, when you like grind on or like pull back on the bed frame, we're going to put up a 2-inch mat and I want you to fall off of it.
Yeah.
So the last 2 takes were, hey, it's too sexy, fall off of it and see if
Be less serious.
Yeah, it'll take the seriousness out of the situation, kind of show how
These are
you're-
nice. Here you go, Rich.
Nope. And so they went with the final ones where she fell off. Slide them on nice and slow and look at the camera when you do it.
Feel like a traitor.
Yeah, you're not a trader. You're just different. Think of these as like your New Balances. You know, like when you're a dad and you're about to mow the lawn.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
Here you go.
weird. But I'm wearing socks.
it's
Is this how it's supposed
it
to
feels
happen?
good. It feels bad, but it feels
Oh.
good. Stand up in them and just walk around,
I don't
and then
wanna.
just tell me how you feel. So hold it in. Just walk around. Just get your feet. It's kind of You're trying on new shoes at J.C. Penney. It's 1992.
Okay.
Your mom.
I'm shopping for the carpet that goes around my toilet.
Yep, you're shopping for the carpet that goes around your toilet.
But I'm with my mom.
You're with your
So
mom.
I'm non-threatening, so the other young girls will hit on me then.
That's true.
That's a tactic.
It's a tactic.
It is.
He's walking up and down the avenue. He's looking for that thing. He's on his toes. He's trying to see, like, what if I have to reach something? What if I get promoted? People can't see you at all.
It's okay. You can just walk them through it.
He just stood up parade rest and started saluting an imaginary colonel. You like him.
There's a lot of air.
There's a lot. It's
A lot of
cushiony.
ventilation.
Mm?
But if they're not, are they made for speed?
Sit down and tell me about him.
Okay.
Tell me how you feel about wearing your first pair of Crocs. This is an experience that people need to know. It's okay. You can bump the mic. Drink.
Drink. Yeah, drink. So I guess I could be a control freak. I really like the way sneakers hug me.
Mhm.
You know, they hold the foot in case I got to do something, right? Like
Yep.
I'm freaking ready. So I guess relaxing with my feet hanging out in socks in this rubber.
What we call them are house shoes.
Oh, house shoes.
Yeah, you ever hear
that's an inner city term.
it's
Yeah, house
it is.
pants too, right?
Well, I haven't heard of house pants.
Those are pajama pants
PJ
that
pants?
you wear to the bank and the store and everywhere else.
Yep.
I've heard about them.
Yep.
And they're grungy.
Like a bonnet.
Yeah, bonnet's a thing, dude.
Bonnet's been a thing.
It's going around.
Yeah, it used to be a home thing, and
no,
now
it's hitting the suburban culture.
Yeah, no, I've seen it all over the place now. I want to wear one.
Where?
Wherever I want. You can't yell at me. I'm gonna wear my bonnet with my house shoes.
But where's the bonnet?
And socks.
Yeah. All right, everybody's doing the math here, right? Like, we know Rich is follically challenged.
It's true.
Where's the bonnet really going to keep the hair?
It's gonna lotion my head up so it's nice and shiny. It's gonna keep the lotion
It's
in.
going to keep it in?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not gonna let it air dry. It's gonna keep the lotion
Moisture.
of a soft, subtle,
Supple.
whatever.
Yeah.
Subtle. No, I want that's
No,
the word
fuck
I
you.
want.
I want a subtle moisturizer.
It's my curacao head.
Whoa,
I'm
I like
choosing the
that.
word. I mean
Oh,
it intentionally.
Yeah.
A subtle head. It's not supple.
Oh, man. So this is really kind of fun. This is really free. I feel sort of half naked, even though
Do you
I'm
not
wearing
own a
clothes.
pair of slides?
No.
Not even as house shoes.
Tell me how practical they are for me.
They're just easy. You slip on and off to go grab something real quick instead of having to slip on your shoes.
I run out barefoot. Like a man.
That's true. I do like the barefoot thing. But what
Yeah.
if it's like a little, what if there's a little bit wet outside? It rained. You don't want to bring that into the house. So you
I
just,
make my kids go get it. No. Send them out into the danger.
well, let's pretend that
I'm ready now, though.
you went out for the milk and never came back. And now you're living at home with like your second or third girlfriend that's about to be pregnant
Wow.
with your third or fourth kid. And you're like, I got to go outside and let the dog take a shit.
On the neighbor's
it's
lawn.
On the neighbor's lawn.
Yeah.
And it's in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just trying to get in and out, right? So what do? You just slip on your slides, right? Your house shoes. You walk off to the porch, right? Because you don't want to have the cold ground on your feet in the morning. That's
No,
not a nice way to
no.
wake up. Then you're comfortable. You're trying to be comfortable, right? The dog takes it on your front lawn or your neighbor's.
Yeah.
Then you, hey, get back here, Rocky. And then Rocky comes back into the house. Then you walk back in the house and kick off your house shoes. Or because you only walked on the porch and that's not really outside, you can still walk around the inside of your house with your house
With
shoes.
my same shoes on.
Yeah.
But you know what's fun is I'm feeling the little dimples on the bottom, and the only thing that comes to mind is that it's ribbed for my pleasure.
It is.
Like Trojan made these. And they're tickling the bottom of my feet. Yeah. So thank you for the gift.
You're going to like them. Like
I'm
you're
going to get used to
You're going to
this.
hate them, and then you're going to like them.
Well, I'm going to love them because my buddy Rich gave them to me.
I got another
Yeah.
pair coming. I was going to have you choose between the two, but the other pair is just going to be my new pair
That's
because
really-
it's like a different design. Crocs came out with a
yeah, you
different.
need something new.
Yeah, the black ones look a little bit worn. That's why I got you the blue ones. They don't look as shabby after
They
like
match
a
my
couple
jeans.
years.
It's my color palette is hard colors.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, so back to your carousel. I want to get back to the part where we were talking to Steve about a shirt.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, dude. And I think that would be a fantastic shirt.
So yes, so we're there. Steve teaches us this interesting thing. Now Steve isn't so much as a stick in the mud. He's kind of opened up a little bit because, I mean, what guy doesn't like teaching somebody something that he knows? You want to be friends with a stranger, you get them to tell you something they know about.
You know what I did?
What's that?
He would say whatever statement it was. Oh, man, I was a bartender for 25 years. End of the statement. Wow, 25 years. That's it. And then he would just continue to talk about the 25 years.
Yeah.
And whatever he ended off on the last one, oh, and I bartended here and I made that drink. I'm like, wow, that must have been a very difficult drink to make. But more. Yeah, that's
Dude,
it.
It's
wild.
I think we might have accidentally double teamed him on that because I definitely said,
Like from the front to the back?
"Yep."
Oh,
I
wow.
spit roasted the poor guy because
Verbally.
verbally,
Not
verbally.
really in the airport.
because I was like, because I definitely said, "Tell me more about that."
Mm-hmm.
And I think I said something about like when he said 25 years, I was like, "There's a lot of experience there."
That's right.
Because there is. So
Yeah.
you want to get somebody to open up, you get them to tell you about themselves. Who doesn't love talking about
But
themselves?
what you don't do is interrogate them. Nobody likes to be interrogated, right?
Yeah.
Nobody likes to be like, why are you asking me all these questions? Even when we're friends, like, why are you asking me, dude?
Mhm.
Why are you asking me about these weird Croc things? Like, what's your motive here? Well, to make me feel weird? Well, I feel weirdly comfortable in these.
Weirdly comfortable.
Yeah. So, yeah. You can just make a statement. You don't have to ask a question. And if you're bored, you can ask a different question, and you can take that anywhere you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll open up to you. It's
Did I ever
wild.
tell you the story about like how to figure out the how much a grocery guy makes?
No, but I can imagine you don't ask them.
Correct.
You maybe say your job is hard, or, oh, fuck, what was the...
You probably got a lot of benefits here.
Yeah, but not, come on.
You guys got applications?
Not statements.
I heard you guys make a lot of money.
You state something like that's real.
Yeah.
You say something that's real and then relate it to their job, and then they're like, oh, yeah, you're wrong. You give them the opportunity to correct your answer, or you say that you saw something that said that the statement that you're saying.
Exactly. I heard that, or I read that.
Yeah.
People working here at this specific market start off at like $25 an hour.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, $25 an hour. No. We're like 15. You're like, oh, okay. But if you go up to a guy and just go, how much do you make an hour? And like, who are you? Fuck off.
Why are you asking me?
Why? I don't
eat wiener.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're gonna get I don't know. But if you go up to him, how you doing? Where's the thing? Are you guys accepting places? I've been looking for a job. Well, I don't know if we're really accepting, because I read in the newspaper that you guys make such and such. Oh no, what? Where?
What is that called? There's a name for that.
There is a term for it.
So a lot of the stuff we'll talk about with interview techniques and gaining information are not, we don't always have the professional training for each individual scenario. A lot of this is life experience. You realize you get more answers with honey, not vinegar type of situation.
You catch more flies with honey than vinegar.
So that's the exact statement, correct?
Well, and that's how you just got it on me. You intentionally said the wrong thing.
No, it was unintentional.
I know, but
we did the thing.
Yeah, but
that's how that works.
In a perfect world, that's how it would have been.
Now, in the last episode, we talked about the word just, and you asked, like, oh, are you always going to do this? And I told you it's like the totality of the circumstances. You got to read the whole thing. So as you develop your techniques or your tactics on how you want to get information from people, I mildly joked that use your powers for good.
Totality of circumstances.
So the totality of the circumstances is the full picture. You have to have the full picture. You can't just go, that's the very one thing. So even when you're asking those questions and looking for a correction, you're using that technique.
Yeah.
That's not always going to get you exactly where you need to be, and you have to take it within the context of the conversation.
The guy that taught me how to interview basically said something similar. Like, the conversation is a conversation. It's going to ebb and flow. And you can guide it to places by asking the right questions or saying the right things. But you can't go in there saying, I'm going to use this tactic, because now you're limiting yourself and you're going to limit the conversation.
Yeah, you can't always use a hammer.
And if you're not there listening, active listening, and you're trying to force the conversation, well, the conversation is just going to blow up and nothing's going to happen. The person's going to get pissed off. They're not going to want to talk to you about anything. You know, and that could have been very different.
A forced directional conversation feels awkward, sounds unnatural. There's no ebb and flow. There's no flow whatsoever.
I want to talk about Disneyland now.
That's fucking weird.
Did you see how awkward that would have been if that was actual?
He's got ADD, everybody.
But if I were to if that was an interview.
If you were jumping topics and there was something on the line and I felt, an issue about it, I had value to that statement. I'd be like, oh, why are we talking about Disney all of a sudden? However, there is a part where you can use a shocking statement in an interview to gauge the response. After you establish a baseline, we're talking body language is always a totality of the circumstance event. It's always the whole thing. But if we're sitting here or whatever, and I'm like, oh, cool, man. So why were you at 7-Eleven? And you just dig hard, and then like, oh, the body changes, hands, everything, eyes, breathing.
My guy teaches me that body language is such a secondary thing.
Yeah.
If they're there already talking to you, who gives a shit about body language?
So body language would apply, I would think, in a long-term interview over hours, over a topic that's very important that you get every minute detail correct. And that's where you can use
but aren't you getting that out of the conversation?
The verbal part of it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking for the changes in the verbal part. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
If I bring up a topic and your body language changes, that's an indicator that something's hitting, something's landing. I've penetrated the verbal defenses you've put up.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about pronouns in the last episode. I, me, I. And then all of a sudden it's not you.
They
did.
we.
No, well, not even that.
She.
Those are gone. It's, went to the store, went to the car, went shopping, went to the barber. But you didn't say you did any of that. So you think you're absolving yourself of any accountability in the conversation by leaving out the I part or the me.
Yeah.
So now all of a sudden, why did you distance yourself? Like when I joke about it, when I start hearing these different things happen in a conversation, it sounds like, went to the store, went to the school. I'm not here right now. and I'm out the door and the conversation's over. You're still physically sitting here, but you verbally distance yourself so far away, we're not having the same conversation anymore. I want to nail down the facts, but that baseline is really important to establish. Yeah.
But we use some of those interview techniques on Steve.
Yes.
Not to be dicks.
No, it's just, I want to know more about, I just want to know more about Steve. Steve's deadpan, dead face serves Rich his own words in a glass.
I want to know more about that guy.
I want to know where did you come from? How did you learn this?
He served me my just desserts.
Your just desserts.
He did.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, this guy wants, I'm going to give him exactly what he wants.
And he did, but he gave us a lesson too.
Well, that's after we started, breaking him up and talking to him.
Oh, dude, it's still full from last week.
Is it?
Yep.
Nice. But during our conversations with Steve, we discovered a shirt idea.
Oh, fantastic shirt idea.
Give it away.
I don't remember. How did we get to that part? Like,
we
I don't
talking,
remember.
I think, about funny slogans and shirt ideas that we had.
Yeah.
And like, is it gonna stick? Is that a good idea? Is it just a one-off thing? Because it's hard. Like, if you want to make a shirt, you want to make something that you enjoy, but you also want it. You want to see other people want it.
Yeah, I want it to be relatable.
Yeah, I want to see 5 million people wear the shirt that I designed, that I had an idea of, because it makes me feel like, wow, what a good thing I did. It's like making a good drawing and giving it to your parents when you're 5 and they put it on the fridge.
Oh, you made the fridge?
Yeah.
I made the fridge.
I want to make the fridge, but for overserved shirts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want people that are outside of overserved to be like, that's such a good design. I want that shirt.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So we've had some conversations about the shirts, the hide and seek QB with a baby, with the nods maybe.
Yep, with a Nerf gun.
With a Nerf gun clearing a corner or something.
I think that's one of the things that we're going to work on.
I think that's a good idea. I like that one. I really do. I think it's fun, relatable across the board. Who doesn't play hide and go seek with their kids? But as we're talking to Steve and we're talking about alcohol, we come up with liquors.
Yeah.
Liquor bar. You're not the same when you're sober. Yeah. It was like,
instead of Snickers, liquors.
Yeah.
You're not the same when you're sober.
And I envision like almost a Snickers type of wrapper, but with a bottle of booze in it.
I think it was because Steve was talking about a Snickers commercial. Where he's like, you're not yourself when you're hungry.
And then we twisted it.
And we twisted like, you're not yourself when you're sober.
Yeah.
Or you're not yourself when you're not drinking or something like that.
No, you're not yourself when you're sober is what.
Well, that's what it ended on. Because we were playing with the phrase.
It happened fast.
You're not yourself when
you're
not drinking, or you're better when you're drinking. And then I was
you're
like,
better when you're drinking.
So,
hey, your normal self sucks. Have you thought about alcoholism?
Yeah. Have you ever thought about making yourself better with alcohol?
24/7. Yeah.
I mean, every 19-year-old thinks that. I'm not cool enough to hang out and talk to people at bars unless I'm 3 drinks in.
I feel that way.
Oh, I used to be that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need a little bit of liquid lube in order to like that social lubricant, if you will.
Absolutely. Lower the inhibitions.
Yep.
I mean, I had 2 drinks and look at me, I'm wearing Crocs now.
You look great.
Feel like a hoe.
You look great.
Yeah.
Hoes don't wear those.
No?
No.
They don't wear nothing.
Solid suburban people do. Solid.
Rooted.
Yeah, I got to leave out the white trash, but definitely solid suburban people. Yeah. But yeah, we bullshitted with the Snickers. You're not yourself when you're sober. Hungry.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're not yourself when you're sober.
Dude, I think that's a good shirt. That's fun.
Yeah. So we are going to do, that is legitimately one of the shirts that we're going to come out with, hopefully in the next week or so. Hope maybe when this comes out, it might be available. Fingers crossed. You're not yourself when you're sober.
Yeah. Let's do that with the hide and seek QB.
Mm-hmm.
And surprise, I think we should do an underwear line. No, I'm just kidding, man. Overserved on date night, dude. You pull it out, everybody's underwhelmed.
Oh my God. Underwhelmed boxer briefs.
Yeah, dude. But so it'll say overserved on the top as if like you're just gonna get everything. And then that little pouch, the Tommy John's, underwhelmed. Underwhelmed, yep. Yeah. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah. Underoos though. We're talking like briefs. Like the ones they used to issue. No, I'm just kidding.
God, who wears briefs?
I don't know.
I can't. My thighs touch. I can't. All that. I need to have a separation of church and state down there.
A lot of friction, a lot of heat with all that hair.
That's, dude. You want to start a brush fire?
No, but I do remember you talking about on the podcast that if you shaved your entire body, you'd have a ball of hair about the size of a basketball.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still trying to comprehend that.
My legs are super hairy right now because I don't think I've trimmed my legs since October. Like I got it. Like
Oh,
For those of you that don't know or have never seen me, I'm a hairy guy. Imagine Robin Williams live in New York. Robin Williams is a hairy man. I am a hairy man. Just something I got to deal with.
It is.
I'm okay with it. It's actually made me be a cleaner person because hair can trap stink.
Yeah.
So like I make sure I shower, make sure I deodorant. I've always been very clean. It also makes me like trim it up and keep up
On
with
occasion,
body.
Rich has me go through things like this.
Like an orangutan, picking out the flea.
Can you get my back? I'm like, I got you, bro. We're friends.
You got a piece of an
We serve together.
I'm gonna have my kid. You got a piece of an Uncrustable in your chest hair.
Dude, that's a very real situation that could possibly
I
happen.
say that because I bought the wife an Uncrustable the other day because she wanted one.
Yeah, just hankering for an Uncrustable.
Just hankering for an Uncrustable. Yeah, there's like I don't know. I got no problem with that.
Isn't that
I
just
like
a
it when
circle
she
sandwich in a
craves
bag?
stuff. What's that?
Isn't that just a circle sandwich in a bag?
Yeah.
Okay.
They just make a sandwich and then they put a smash a glass through it, and there's a circle sandwich. Yeah, I tell her that. I'm like, what are you craving? I kind of want this. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'll go get that for you.
Okay.
Just like as like a cool little thing that I can do for the wifey.
It's simple. And she actually wants it.
Yeah. And I just like doing stuff for her sometimes, you know? I don't know what she wants all the time, but if I ask her what she wants, I go, I can do that. I don't know. I'm going to go do that right now anyway.
Yeah, I like it when my wife is very direct.
Mm.
Yeah.
Get on your knees. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh. Okay.
Isn't this supposed to be the exclusive behind the paywall conversation?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Wow. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, so, and another thing, after talking to Steve, so throughout the week, I encounter different things. I take notes. I'm like, oh, I want to talk to Rich about this. And this applies to Rich in the sense of the applied amount of force and the type of force that's applied. Public versus private, okay? So when Rich was getting in trouble in the media with different things, they put his name in the media first. That was the first thing they did.
Yeah, draw attention.
They came all the way to the outside to put pressure to the inside, but they never really got you on the inside because they had nothing. So they kind of used the court of public opinion in this broad contrast to be like, Rich is in trouble, and everybody said Rich is in trouble. But at the meat of it, after all investigations, you're not in trouble. There is no issue. So it's kind of like all talk, no action. Now, mind you, if I had you dead to rights, I'm not telling anybody. My investigation's quiet. I build my case. I got my evidence. I show you and only you. Rick, I got you by the short and curlies or the big and burlies at this point. So as I'm grabbing on these big and burlies in a private room and telling you how much information I got, I only have to apply it directly to you. I don't need any outside sources.
Yeah.
I don't need a 5-front psychological operation to squeeze you. I can squeeze you myself because I have facts. Mm. So when you don't have facts, they do that public opinion war. And it just like kind of hit me like, wow, man. Every time I see something in the news that's this broad spectrum, bad guy, good guy, whatever it is, I'm like, well then show me the facts. Mm. Well, trust the science. Well, then show me the science. I don't like where you're coming from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They constantly twist and negotiate away from that because there's no foundation to their argument. There are no facts.
There is a foundation. So the foundation is themselves, which is...
Oh, so the person issuing?
So you want to get deep on it. It's not super deep, but being who I am and having been in the news enough, I've seen it done to other people. And what the news did to me and what it does to other people that I've become very aware of is the news will start a story, right? Let's say it's the first time that I ever got in trouble for making videos about being a cop.
Correct.
And the news was like, Buffalo police officer in trouble for posting on social media.
The title?
Right. Well, I mean, am I really in trouble? What does trouble mean? It's very vague. They put me on administrative leave for a couple of days, and then they were like, okay, cool, we'll figure it out. Then they gave me like a letter of reprimand, which is just a letter saying, hey, we don't like that you posted on social media. We don't have a media policy yet, but we're just kind of hesitant here. Let's not do that at the moment.
But
we just
based
don't
on
like
optics, they slapped you, right?
Sure, but even then,
he's so bad. Optics, everything, right? And then all of a sudden, you just get a little. Okay, we're done here.
So now what happens is I've been in the news, right? Now they wrote the news, Buffalo police officer in trouble for social media. They wrote that, but now what can they do? Buffalo police officer previously in trouble. We stated this. And what do other news agencies do? They look back at that person. So what they do, what I've noticed is that they'll write their own narratives from the beginning, and then they'll quote those narratives that they've created in the future over and over and over again. Doesn't matter if they've been disproven. You know, Tim Pool said it a million times that, you know, there's very nice people on both sides, that Trump has said. Well, yeah, if you say that text a little bit further regarding the incident that happened in, I think it was Charlottesville, Carolina, where a white supremacist ran over like some protesters. Like the next line is, except for the white supremacists. But there's people out there that still believe that he thinks that Nazis are good people.
Correct.
From that thing. It's like, no, that was poor media that intentionally clipped the quote where he specifically says.
So they're shaping the narrative based on the statement.
Correct.
And not giving you the whole story.
Yeah, they're doing. But
they're also telling you
like they did Trump and a million. It's not just right wing people. It's Democrats. It's everybody. I'm not trying to get political.
Even at work.
Yeah.
And they're investigating. And they're like, well, you said this. You're like, yeah, but what about the rest of this? They clip the body cam footage. They clip the audio. They send it off to the news. The news launders the information. Oh, man, this is a real story because I saw it on CNN. Well, it started on Channel 4 in Buffalo.
Yeah,
is that real? Correct. But now it's on CNN. It's on national news. It must be true. And then when you look at these really vague, open titles, cop did bad thing. He's in trouble. Dude, after you told me about Nick, I'm like, in trouble. I haven't been in trouble since I was 5.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not in trouble. I'm just dealing with some shit, and I'm going to be right on the other end of this. But the problem is you still have to go for the ride. Yeah. Whether they take your time or your money, that sanctionable event.
You can beat the charges, but you can't beat the ride.
You can't. Oh, dude, you can absolutely beat the charges.
Oh, yeah, you beat the charges.
So sometimes when you arrest people, they want to plead their case right there on the side of the road. And they're like, da-da-da. They're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Those are all very good questions for the judge, not me. People generally now watch YouTube, and they think they can argue their case on the side of the road is going to change anything. But I kind of like to look at it as like a tactics situation. I pull you over in a car. I'm already at the position of advantage. I'm armed. I have communications, right? And I have position. I'm above you. Yeah. So everything you do is from below. I have position. I win. And you want to argue with me? Dude, read the room. I'm calling for another car. I'm going to say that you're argumentative verbally. I'm going to say that you're being physically resisting of some sort, right? I'm going to give you all the warnings. It's on body cam. I'll narrate my own story.
Oh, I love narrating on body cams.
Have to.
Sir, you're making me afraid. I'm afraid you're going to do something.
Yeah.
Please follow my instructions. And they don't. You're like,
well, here we are. I literally articulated all the things for knowingly with intent that you just did. So now we're going to make the arrest. But they want to argue on the side of the road. But they want to switch the narrative. And what's funny is you got the body cam. You got the audio. You got the video. Well, that's neat. They're on TV going, well, this happened to me and it's so bad. And then that shoots through the news.
Oh, so you are talking about the oh my gosh, the guy that passed away after being in Border Patrol custody, the missing persons that I had.
Oh, we could, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's basically what we're talking about.
Same idea, but it's
where the local news had that story, bastardized it, and then it took off and went national. And now we've got like all these people trying to like do an investigation and waste government money into. This guy got dropped off where he wanted to get dropped off.
But if you watch the original videos, that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the Office of Special Investigations with Letitia James comes in. They wreck you, destroy you, and then once you get vindicated by all the evidence and the facts, no emotion whatsoever. Hey, they don't go, sorry about putting your family on blast. Sorry you had to run to a different location. Sorry you had to change the way you use your credit cards. Sorry you had to dismantle all your social media and you can't be a real person. And everyone in your life mildly questioned you. It's on like the back pages somewhere, and they mildly bring you back and go, hey, dude, you were out for a year. Do you want a promotion? The union says you get a promotion. Okay, so you paid this dude on administrative leave for a year? He got full paycheck, didn't show up a day for work at all. At all.
Good job, Attorney General's office. Yeah. Cool.
Pissing away money.
For the city. Yeah. I'm not being suspended.
We got budget problems. Well, okay, cool. So you just paid this dude to be off for a few years, a year or more, and you give him a promotion and back pay? Because the facts said so?
Well, and on top of that, now the news also gets to say, Detective High, investigated by the Attorney General's office.
Yeah. Oh, what about that influencer statement? There was a narrative. Jesus, everything's a narrative. It was a title to an article, like YouTube influencer or something. They didn't make you sound like a credible officer of the law.
Yeah, it was one of the local news when I brought up the schools. They were like, YouTuber brought up. I was like, oh, that's funny, because I immediately tweeted it out, and then so did the unsub guys. I was like, it's pretty funny. Is you've been calling me detective and officer and SVU detective the entire time,
When
every
they're
story I've ever
besmirching you.
been in
Yep.
the news to make it seem like I'm a dirty cop every time because cop gets views.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, now that it's credible, you're like, some YouTuber did it. Interesting change of tactics you have there, channel 2, 4, or 7, whichever one it was, or Buffalo News, I forget which.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was 4, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's all the same. But yeah, watching the different things and reading all the titles, it makes you question a lot of stuff. That's like when we were talking to Steve, I'm like, this is a very real guy. Let's continue to ask him more questions. And we weren't trying to manipulate him. We're not using our powers for evil.
No. Well, manipulate is maybe the correct term because we're trying to change his way of thinking to ours. But the way we're trying to manipulate him was to get him to open up and talk with us and not be
closed off.
Yeah, closed off.
So deadpan like he was.
Correct.
First
Which was
ordered your
funny.
drink. Yeah.
But speaking of news.
Oh, yeah. He paused.
Our friend India Walton.
No. India Walton?
Talk about me.
No way.
India.
Hi, India. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm kind of upset, Joe. Boy,
why are you mad?
Gee golly whiz, let me tell you. I'm a little bit upset with Officer Richard High because, I really just don't like him.
Well, what don't you like about him? Is it because he's a YouTuber?
Well, the Buffalo Police Department got a new commissioner of police. And I thought that, I should let her know what she's got to do when she gets the job the next month. And I said, the first thing you should do is fire Richard High, because that's how I feel.
India, real quick, I understand that those are your feelings. I'm not really seeing a lot of facts coming out of your toothless face.
You don't need facts when you've got feelings, Joe.
What about your suspended license? How did you even get here today? Did you drive?
I'm not going to answer your questions because I don't feel like that's pertinent to the story.
Fine. Did you not get elected in Buffalo? Did you fail that campaign, mayoral? Gone?
Did you fail your election, Joe? Have you ever won one of your own elections?
I never went. I wasn't qualified.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You didn't win an election, so don't pick on me for that.
Oh.
She did that, by the way. India was in the Facebook comments saying that I should be fired. And then when she was asked, didn't you lose an election?
Oh, that was real?
That was real.
These are follow. I love this.
These are real.
This is a good game.
She responded with, did you win? Have you ever won an election? And it's like, the guy responded with, I never ran for one.
I could say that my kids picked me. They've elected me head of household and maintained that, status till today. Never left them behind to go do anything dumb.
But I talked to India when she said that the new Buffalo commissioner should fire me. I responded to her Facebook post. Yeah, you did. And I didn't like it. You know what I said, Joe?
What?
I said, still fat and unemployed, India?
Neat.
I didn't respond, Joe, because it was a very good burn and I have no real response.
Well, you don't want to burn any calories there, chubby.
That's true. I do enjoy being overweight and useless, much like socialism.
Oh, God, man. When they were running her and then she was tied up with that Lieutenant Governor Delgado for that run.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, they were really trying to make shit float.
Yep.
Like, this is what politicians do. There's a lot of good ones, but it only takes a couple, possibly maybe a representative like this one, to make them all look bad. No, Joe, it's socialism, and it's going to win one day. Or shit floats. And they're pushing a dumb moron on us. Well, that's what they have to. They got to pick a manipulative person to put up there because the shit that came out of her face is just not correct.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that sat back and listened to her and like, this can't happen. We can't do this. So many so that even when Mayor Byron Brown didn't get the primary, they still voted for him.
They wrote in a mayoral election. He was a write-in candidate, and he won.
From behind, out of nowhere.
2/3. He got 2/3 of the vote.
Because they didn't want her.
That's just because they're not ready for a woman in charge. You're probably right. You're probably, not you at least, not you, India.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for stopping by, India. I appreciate you trying to insult me on the internet and then me dunking on you as I have been. All right, well, I'll see you next time I get pissed off and emotional.
No. Just don't come back.
You can't tell me what to do, pig. All right, goodbye.
Well, I'll tell you, Rich, that India is a spicy character.
She's got a lot of sass, but you know what?
Does.
She keeps me on my toes. And sometimes you kind of need that vinegar and water in order to,
Oh, yeah, the socialism and capitalism type of.
Yeah. You need that friction, or that inability to, combine in order to really, sharpen your blade. Steel sharpens steel, Joe.
So we did play the video in a previous podcast about I'm not going to fire Richard. I'm firing Richard Hyde, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, what in her right mind thinks because it was recorded on camera that it's never going to be played back again? It's there forever. How do these people not know this? They can't talk out of both sides of their face.
Yeah, they can. Dude, if you're a politician, that's like the one thing where it doesn't matter if you've ever lied in your life. They just, you're expected to lie as a politician. So when you lie, you're just like, I knew it. And then you just get reelected.
I didn't have a relationship with that woman.
I didn't inhale that marijuana.
Now it's like legal. Everybody's inhaling.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
You just got back from D.C.
Yeah.
Why were you there again?
For the Easter egg roll for the 250th anniversary of the United States and the 2026 Easter egg roll.
So you were on the White House lawn?
I was.
That's cool.
It is really cool. And we have a friend that helped me get those tickets.
What a cool guy.
He is a cool guy. He never told me what his porn name or his dance name should be, so I don't know how to address him.
Oh, okay.
Should we call him BB?
Call him Scuba Steve. I don't know.
Scuba Steve? What about Mike Honcho?
We'll figure out a name. But anyway, so a special friend.
So he helps us get some tickets.
Yeah.
And he gets them at just a perfect time. We actually get to watch Trump announce. So get to see a real life president in, less than probably 200 feet away and hear the announcement and then be on the White House lawn, rolling eggs, having a good time with the kids. They're coloring eggs, making cookies. We're taking pictures with the astronaut backdrops and all the other different interactive things that they had there. But while we were there, we wanted to see a couple of the different museums. There's so many museums. We've been to a few. Do you remember the No.
Oh my God. Bleep that. Bleep that.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take that one out. All right, so
yeah, bleep that and blur his mouth, but leave it in. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
So as we go to the Smithsonian,
God, I'm so up with some of the places that I changed
crazy?
the name to.
That was probably one of the better ones. That was fucking crazy, dude.
That was one that set it off. That was the one that set it off.
Yeah. For
me, intentionally mislabeling historic places. By the way, I have a history of intentionally mislabeling historical places. It's not just the African American Museum. It's like all of them. Oh,
it's fair game. Everybody gets it. One. Yeah. So we're at the National History Museum, and we're just, you can only spend like so many hours there, and you still don't even get to see it all.
Yeah.
The kids like the dinosaur bones. The wife likes all the jewels, the heart of the...
We went and saw the jewels the one year.
Yeah, you saw my jewels.
God, I walked right into that. Go on. Yeah. Go on.
Dude, that was like a layup. That was real simple.
You're welcome, I guess.
Yeah, thank you. So we go to see the museum, but now we're in the zoo. We go to the Smithsonian Zoo, and it's really neat. Like, we had a driver, and he's like, I'll take you to the zoo. It's only X amount of miles away. I'll drop you off at the top. I didn't know this place is on a hill. So we have to start off by the pandas, and the elevation's much higher. And then you got to go down. A lot of people go into the park entrance on the other side and have to walk up. So after 4 hours of walking uphill, you're kind of tired.
Yeah.
So we do this whole meandering thing down, and I just constantly hear, look at this. Check out that. I'm like, my mind's kind of like, you, man, what are you talking about? What are you looking at? Give me the distance, description, and direction. It's the goddamn military. Tell me what the is going on. In my mind, this is like, okay, you see a rhinoceros, where?
Dude, is that a military thing?
That's a military, distance and direction. Well,
I know distance and direction is...
Distance, description, and direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 3Ds.
Yeah. 3Ds.
Yeah.
Yeah, D.
Distance, direction, description.
Yeah.
Because I get mad at... Not mad, frustrated with the wife when she'll be like, I need that. And I'm like, cool, that's awesome. What do you need and what for? Yeah. Anything more descriptive would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Not that. Okay, not that, but why? Not because I'm solving a problem.
Yeah.
But you're saying don't use that. I would love to know why I can't use that because now I have to
teach me.
Now I have to hit the refresh button and figure out a new way to solve this thing that I was already on the Oregon Trail to solving.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're getting,
dude. So I'm hearing.
I think it's. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of a woman thing.
Oh. I do have two girls.
Yeah, they're two girls. I think it's kind of a woman thing where they're in their world and we're just visitors.
So,
tell me I'm wrong.
I know that's great, dude. Like, it's your world. I'm just living in it.
It's true.
Cool. I got a bus pass. What ride are we on today?
A bus pass. Uber. There's no buses in girl land. You pay for somebody to pick you up and drop you off. And they don't pay for it. You do. You just show up when they allow you.
So we'll downgrade this, the children, because there were boys and girls, and they were all like, look at this, check this out. And I'm like, shut the fuck up and tell me what you're looking at. Where is it and how far away is it?
Look at the monkey on the tree on the left. Oh, sweet. What's he doing?
Dad, 10 feet, monkey on a tree at your 3 o'clock. Would have been perfect. I would have been like, oh, this is my 3 o'clock, monkey on a tree right there.
Oh, he's
If they would have said 100 yards away, I've been like, are you sure that's a monkey 100 yards away?
Yeah.
At my 3 o'clock, like, it's a monkey. I'm looking harder. I'm spending more effort trying to find this thing.
Yeah.
So in my mind, going through the rest of the zoo for the rest of the day, as they told me, my kids, I'm like, where do you see this monkey? They're like, over there. I'm like, no, man. In front of us is 12. Are we talking 3 or 9? Like, get me close. Because they're not going to get cardinal directions. They don't know where they're at. You don't know north, south, east, or west. So I'm like, on a clock, if we're facing this way, this is 12. Laura's like, what are you doing? I'm like, no, these kids need to learn. I need to hear. Because if we're doing 4 hours of zoo, look at this, look at that.
I'm going to lose my
I don't know what
mind.
the you're looking at. Pardon about all the F-bombs. But I'm just trying to keep my shit together in D.C. So, yeah, after a while, I just kind of like started making up my own. And I'm listening to kids go, look at that. I'm like, got you, dude. Yeah. We got a rhinoceros.
Look at the rhino.
Yeah, look at the rhino. 300 meters away at your 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool rhino. You know what I mean?
Sweet.
So now I'm tacking out the whole thing. And then I saw this thing on TikTok where some guy's like, I just feel like I want to yell out contact front to see who's like in it, right? And I get that. I get that now. Like, I get that. I want to see who's paying attention, who's involved in the world, and who's like trying to translate the civilian language of vagueness into this very specific sphere of over here, this is what I'm looking at, direction.
I would, yelling contact front in a crowd, you want to get like eyes on you and know who's like been somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it, because you're going to look for who's front.
Who's leading this
yelled,
code rope?
Who just called out.
Yeah.
And you're like, who yelled? And if you yell contact front, you're going to look around and there's going to be dudes.
All right, bro, you said it. Let's do it.
Where are we going? What do you see, brother?
So it's just funny that like now that I'm doing more internet stuff, I see these comments and they're very relatable, man. I see this and I'm like, this is great.
You love the comment section.
I do.
Joe reads every comment, and that is not an exaggeration. Joe doesn't only read the comments. Joe sends me screenshots of comments that I may or may not have seen to then tell me that he's seen it and wants to know what I think about it.
He doesn't reply and I cry.
Sometimes I do, but it's just going to teach him a hard lesson, so I let him down with my silence.
I have a phase plan, okay? I need to know what the comment section feels like. I know who we're talking to. There's a couple of dudes on Pepperbox that are pretty diligent, man. Above and beyond.
Yep.
Yeah.
The watch guy is always going to be there.
There's an E4 guy and a dead walking.
Yep. And then there's also, oh my gosh.
There's a jester.
Helldivers. There's a Helldivers guy too.
Helldiver
guy is always.
I have to look at him.
His post is always, this message is approved by.
Oh, that's the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fun.
He's fun.
Yeah. I think I started a small battle with him, though, in the last comment section.
No, it's very possible.
Not intentionally, just, he said some shit, now we got to fight.
We're going to fight?
Got to fight.
Got to fight it out in the comment section, man.
Yeah. I'm going to find out where he lives and drive
No,
out.
don't.
I'm joking.
I'm joking. Yeah.
We're not finding people.
Did you ever see that It's Time to Leave? I Think You Should Leave show?
No.
The sketch comedy show? It's very awkward, very Zach comedy.
Oh, that's good.
Very Zach of aggressive, very dry comedy. And it's one of those where there are some sketches where he beats the joke to death intentionally, and he drags it out so long that it's like funny, it peaks, and then it's not so funny, it's kind of awkward, and then it gets even more funny when it goes on.
I've witnessed this in real life.
I do that intentionally sometimes.
You did it.
Oh. What did I do?
What, on the Underwhelming podcast?
Yes, you're right.
You did that, and then you took that to dinner.
Yes, I did.
We went to dinner, and you're still doing it.
Still doing the bit.
Same thing.
I was doing the bit even through dinner. That's right.
Great.
We won't give it away. You'll have to watch one of the upcoming Underwhelming podcasts.
But I thought we were done shooting the podcast. We weren't. No, that fucker went right.
I've never done shooting a podcast. I've never done living. I'm just me all the time.
This is true.
It's true.
Yeah.
So even when I think something is funny on the podcast, I think it's funny in real life, and I still do it.
I'll be honest. That's one of the things I learned hanging out with Zach and Nick. Can I say Nick?
Yeah.
Okay. Hanging out with those guys is that the podcast is the world they live in.
Yeah.
They're not changing anything. They're just addressing different issues. And in fact, the one thing that we said beforehand, he's like, oh, just say that we talked about this before and you can talk about it now.
Yeah, because you wanted to bring something up. You're like, I don't want to be
like,
awkward.
That was really fun. Yeah. How do I do this?
Because we had a funny conversation with them, and you were like, that was funny. I kind of want to bring that up when we talk later on in the podcast. How do I do that without being awkward? And you're like, oh, you just say, remember when? Yeah. And then we go, yes, we do. Because we did have a real conversation. We do tell funny jokes on and off camera.
Yeah. So that's how I realized like how authentic everybody was and how real they are and how they appear on camera is exactly how they are in real life.
Yeah.
There is no like you being you is 24/7, dude. Yeah.
I'm me more than most people are themselves.
Yeah.
I think that's a true statement.
Yeah. I agree.
When I show up, I'm me all the time. I might be tired me sometimes, but I'm always me.
Yeah.
Loud, opinionated, exceptionally loud.
Hairy. Forgot about
I can't forget about
vitamin H. I don't even know, man.
Wait, so yeah. Was that it for DC? Or was there something else?
Well, no, that DC part blew my mind. That
the entire direction in DC?
Yeah, but just
the quad DC?
Quad DC.
Distance direction, description, District of Columbia?
Distance, description, direction.
Yeah.
But it opened up my mind. I'm watching everybody speak in all these vague terms, leaving the world up for interpretation on all levels. It's just not a thing, man.
Yeah.
People need to speak with a little more clarity and purpose, not just, you need to know what I'm thinking. I'm not a mind reader, dude. Beat it. Next.
And you're not that smart. How am I going to...
You didn't give me any context clues.
Sometimes a round peg is forced in a square hole with your brain, fella. Not you specifically, but just some people that, why wouldn't you know this? Because you're dumb.
As soon as you said that, I was peanut butter, pickle, butthole.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's a math equation now. Kind of like E = MC peanut butter in your butthole.
Dude, I was saying that over there so much too. It's my favorite saying for the past 3 weeks.
That's good.
Peanut butter pickle in your butthole. Peanut butter pickle in your butthole.
Peanut butter pickle in your butthole.
Peanut butter pickle in your butthole. Hey, just I don't think we can make a shirt with that, but that's a hell of a catchy jingle.
I don't know, but that thumbnail.
I liked it.
Me holding a jar of pickle.
And of course, I'm getting the pickle.
Yeah.
And it's a giant pickle.
It's a massive pickle.
Why do I have to get... Well, I know why. Because I'm me. Oh.
That was nice of them to do that.
Yeah, it was nice of them to take us out there and just be a part of another group of guys who've already been established in the game, and for them to show us, hey, you're starting your thing, your journey with your podcast. We already know what to talk about. You and I are already authentic. We've talked about this before. And I talk about it in just the welcome video to the podcast. You can't fake 20 years of friendship. Nope. Can't fake it. So
I've only seen him naked 13 times at one time.
Jesus. The amount of times we've seen each other naked.
Yeah, it's just part of life. So talking about being naked, and
I like where this is going.
It's just in general.
Take off your pants.
And we talk also about the homoerotic stuff that happens in law enforcement.
In the military, law enforcement,
military, blue collar work.
Oh, yeah.
Nursing, professional careers.
It
seems like the higher up you go in any career path, generally, and I have to leave out corporate here. You guys got a lot of HR that gets in the way and says you can't say a certain thing.
Oh, yeah.
So military, construction, nursing, policing.
I want to say jobs where you have to deal with a lot of the people and or public.
Stress.
Right? You're in an area with a lot of people. There's a lot of changeover.
Okay. Concentrated amount of humans.
Yeah.
Ton of variables. Stress. So as you deal with this, the higher up you go in your training, let's say you start off as mall security, and then you hit police officer, then you end up at Secret Service, or you end up at a higher level of managing some Fed level. The higher up you go in these levels, SWAT, FBI, response team, all this crazy stuff, it seems like the more homoerotic it gets. It seems like we talk a little bit more about, hey, how big are your balls? Let me see, Or you end up in a shower full of dudes, and you're all supposed to be comfortable together, and you're throwing wiffle balls at each other.
I have a story for you.
Okay. Is it YouTube friendly?
Yeah, it's YouTube friendly.
Okay.
It's so I was doing a warrant one day,
I was doing, and then we can insert whatever I want after that.
Executing a warrant. I was executing a warrant. I was doing a warrant. And it was a very good, successful warrant. It was a good time. And I was very excited to, get in the house and search after SWAT was done. And at the time when I was attached to the FBI for Safe Streets, there were a lot of different departments that I would work with, right? So I would do the warrant with BPD and my FBI Safe Streets unit. And there we would have, sometimes the Buffalo SWAT, or we'd have county SWAT. And then we'd have, a whole bunch of different sheriff's guys, DEA, ATF, and other people from different task forces that were attached to different elements of, local, state, and federal law enforcement. So there'd be a lot of people there. And I'm having a good time because I know that this guy's got a bunch of guns. And in the morning, we got him with a gun. It was a long sting. We hit two separate houses, and we picked him up at work.
Yeah.
So we hit work first. This is once we snatch him, we'll simultaneously hit the other buildings.
Yeah.
But we want him because we don't want him or people to let him know that we're on.
Dude, I don't want him deleting his content.
Correct.
Any of that.
So we snatch him up. He's got the gun that we're specifically looking for to have him, or that he's supposed to have on him. Get him. He's got the gun on him. We're like, sweet. Everything else is a bonus now. We've already got everything that validates the warrant. This is awesome. And we're about to go search the houses. Like I said, SWAT's going through it. And I see a sheriff buddy of mine. And I'm like, yo, love this dude. He doesn't know I'm here behind him. I'm going to sneak up on him. So I sneak up on him, and I pat his balls. And I'm like, what's up, buddy? Pop. And I pat his balls. I walk over to the car, and I walk as I tapped his balls. And he looks at me. I'm like, I have no idea who that person is. He looked like my friend. He looked like my friend from behind. So in my mind,
wait, well, hold on, real quick. Why do you know what he looks like from behind so well?
He just looked like it just looked like my buddy from behind because I've smacked his butt and now they've done gay stuff. So I walk up to this person who I'm 100% sure is my friend. So confident he's my friend.
He's your friend.
So confident that we are just two
That's
dudes.
My boy.
In a moment, and I'm about to bro it up with him. Then I go around him and I bop him on the balls. I'm like, "What's up, handsome?" And I look at him at his face as he looks at me with surprise, and it is a complete and utter stranger. And I'm like, ha 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 ha, and I just play it off like, maybe he won't be sure. And I walk away to my car, and I come back to the group of guys, and they're like,
he wants your phone number.
And my guys go, "Hi, do you know him?" I go, no. Like in my panic, quiet eyes, I go, no, I don't know who he is. I thought he was insert name there. I go, I thought it was him. It is not him.
Yeah.
It is not him. He goes, yeah, they're all looking at you like they don't know what the is going on. I go, I'm just pretending that I'm confident enough that maybe we've ran into each other. He just doesn't remember me. He goes, yeah. So I eventually acknowledged my mistake because I'm pretty bold. Everybody makes mistakes. I go up to him, I go, brother, I'm so sorry. I thought you were a buddy of mine, and I didn't know it wasn't you until I already tapped your nuts. I'm so sorry. I did not mean, I apologize if you're offended. It's 100%. And I'm trying to, make up ground that I totally potentially burnt this bridge for. He starts laughing. The guys around him start laughing because I go up in front of everybody to eat my crow.
It's mea culpa. I got to tell you.
Yeah. I'm not going to pull him aside and be like, hey, that one embarrassing thing that I did to you in front of your friends. No, I'm going to go up in front of everybody and eat my crow. So
you ate that.
I ate that. I ate that peanut butter pickle. And
you did.
So
yeah.
He starts laughing. He goes, dude, you did it so smooth. Basically,
he's complimenting you on your delivery.
Yeah. He's like, you did it with such confidence. It was so smooth. You had me second guessing if I knew you, and I just forgot who you were.
But the best part is, like, his friends also touch him on the balls. So he's like, I must know him. He's like, this is a standard form of communication.
He tells me him and the boys are looking at each other like, do I know him? Who is he?
What kind of greeting is this?
I have to know him. The guy's like, I know I've met him before. Yeah. Nobody would be that bold to just do it to somebody they don't know.
But on that level, you thought you could issue that salutation. He was receptive of it. He just was unsure of the messenger.
Yeah.
Like, do I know this guy? I don't know, but I get tapped on the balls a lot.
So
and Yeah.
Fake it till you make it again. I was so confident just to make this whole thing cyclical. Just like me ordering the drink.
Oh, God.
I would like the blue and I want curacao in it.
Yeah.
I was like, boop, what's up, handsome?
Confident.
And boy, was I wrong, but right the entire time because that was the exact drink that I wanted. And that was a friend that I wanted. Just didn't know that I hadn't made it yet.
Oh, but it's so standard, though.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
It was a moment. Literally for the rest of the day, everybody giggled about how I went up to a stranger and just tapped his satchel.
Yeah.
And
so everybody has a secret
and
conversation.
then we became friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, but that reminds me of all the different types of conversations we have throughout, whether, like, I go back to blue-collar construction, military, and law enforcement. Nurses are the same, but again, HR applies a lot in professional and corporate environments. We're at the range shooting. We're not at work. This is not paid time. But we always have conversations joking around about things. And somebody will drop a little nugget of knowledge.
Nugget of knowledge,
man. I have asked anybody that shares their stories with me to come up with their stage name. Like, you have to tell me, like, I can't say your name. I've been doxing the balls off of everybody.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, hey, whoa, we're having a conversation. This is fantastic. I'd love to share this. What is your stage name? Yeah.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of stage names, you actually have a story about a friend of ours and an interesting conundrum that he had to fix while the kids were out of the room.
That's one of the guys with the stage name.
But we're not going to talk about that here.
I'm going to tell you his stage name, though.
We're going to talk about it. No. We're going to give the stage name on the Overserved after show, which you can only find on Pepperbox, pepperbox.tv. And if you're watching this on YouTube, come on over and join us. We'll put it down in the description. You get 14 days free. Check it out. See if you enjoy it.
Oh, it's well worth it.
I mean, we know it's worth it, but you can check it out and get it for free for 14 days.
You said that, like, I read all the comments, and well, you can't say this, but you can say, I get comments from people that I actually know. They're like, how does this word pass YouTube, but this one doesn't? Why is this bleeped out and the other one isn't? I'm like, dude, come over to Pepperbox.
Yep.
It was $7.99. We still get the 14 days, but you can watch everything, and it's uncensored, like literally uncensored.
Yeah, I've showed boobies
everything
in one of my things before, like
What's
a
that?
1990s action movie. I had boobies in a...
We had boobies in the last episode.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Dinner party.
Dinner party, that's right. We did have boobies.
Can't show the whole video, but whatever.
I guess, copyright restrictions. But thanks for joining us here at the Overserved Podcast, where you deserve a drink and you should have one with us. I'm one of your hosts, Rich, AC Angry Cops, and that's Joe. Bye, everybody. Say goodbye, Joe.
Bye, Joe.